What if I told you that carrying the entire weight of life on your shoulders isn't responsibility? It's self-destruction. That keeping everything inside to avoid hurting people isn't kindness. It's slowly killing you. That putting everyone else before yourself isn't noble sacrifice. It's forgetting you matter too. I wish I had known this before it was too late. I'm 45 years old. I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer. The doctors gave me 6 months. That was 5 months ago. Maybe I have 4 weeks left. Probably less. Probably less. In the time I have remaining, I'm going to tell you about the lies I believed and the painful truths I learned when it was too late, so you don't have to learn them the same way. This isn't some inspirational speech. This is raw anger at the beliefs that stole my life. This is my desperate attempt to shake you awake before you waste decades like I did. Because here's what nobody tells you. The warning doesn't come. One day you're fine. The next day, a doctor tells you there's no going back, and suddenly all those beliefs you lived by reveal themselves as lies. I thought carrying life's entire burden alone made me responsible, strong. I was a corporate lawyer, partner at 38. For 20 years, I carried everything. Every problem, every worry, every decision. I never asked for help. I thought that's what strong people did. My wife would ask, "What's wrong?" And I'd say, "I've got it handled." I carried everything until my back broke under the weight. I thought I was being responsible. What I was really doing was building a wall between myself and the people who loved me. I was so busy being strong that I forgot to be human. I thought not hurting people's feelings was polite. Was kind, so I swallowed everything. Every disappointment, every frustration. My father-in-law would make hurtful comments. I smiled and stayed quiet. My boss would dump impossible deadlines on me. I said yes. Friends would cancel plans. I said, "No problem." I thought keeping the peace was kindness. What I was really doing was teaching people that my feelings didn't matter. And the rage I swallowed, it's still here, eating me from the inside. All those words I never said. All those boundaries I never set. Killing yourself slowly to avoid confrontation isn't kindness. It's cowardice dressed up as virtue. I thought putting others first was sacrifice, was love. I worked 70-hour weeks so my family could have a nice house. I missed my daughter's recitals because clients needed me. I skipped doctor's appointments because my team was overwhelmed. My wife told me last week, I never wanted the bigger house. I wanted you. My daughter said, I would have traded everything for one night where you actually listened. I sacrificed myself for people who never asked me to. I gave them things they didn't want while withholding what they did. My presence, my attention, my real self. I thought I needed to work myself to death when I was young so I could rest when I was old. Grind now, relax later. So I worked. Weekends, holidays, vacations where I was on my laptop the whole time. I thought there was a finish line. Someday I'd have enough money, enough security, and then I could finally live. Then I could take that trip. Then I could spend real time with my family. There is no finish line. There's just death. And I'm hitting it at 45 with a to-do list longer than the time I have left. I thought appearing strong meant no one could break me. Never cry. Never show weakness. Never admit you're struggling. I thought vulnerability was weakness. When I was drowning in stress, I said I was fine. When anxiety crushed me, I said I had it under control. When I first noticed symptoms, the pain, the fatigue, I ignored them for 6 months because admitting something was wrong felt like defeat. My strength killed me. If I'd gone to the doctor 6 months earlier, maybe we would have caught it at stage 2. Maybe I'd have years instead of weeks. But strong people don't complain, right? I thought we had strong family bonds, Sunday dinners, holiday traditions. We looked close. But when I got sick, I realized how little we actually knew each other. My son didn't know my favorite book. My daughter didn't know my childhood stories. My wife knew my schedule, but not my dreams. We were close in proximity, but strangers in depth. I thought presence was enough. It never is. I thought when relationships failed, it was my fault, that I needed to fix myself. Every friendship that faded, every conflict, I absorbed it all as evidence that I wasn't good enough. I twisted myself into knots trying to be what I thought everyone wanted. It didn't work. Because people don't want a perfect version of you. They want the real version. The messy, flawed, honest version. And I never gave them that. I thought a house and a car meant security. Meant I'd made it. So I worked myself sick to afford them. The 4-bedroom house, the luxury car. I thought these things meant I was safe, successful. I'm dying in that beautiful house. The car sits in the driveway because I'm too weak to drive. None of it provides the security I thought it would. You can't take a mortgage payment with you. I thought other people's opinions of me mattered. What would they think? That question ruled my life. My career choices, my parenting, the car I bought. I lived performing for an invisible audience that wasn't even watching. Now, I don't think about a single opinion anyone ever had of me. I think about the moments I was too afraid to be myself because someone might judge me. Their opinions never mattered. I thought I had real friends. I had a network, colleagues, golf buddies. When I got sick, I realized I didn't have friends. I had acquaintances, people I'd spent thousands of hours with but never been real with. 3 people visit me regularly now. 3 out of dozens. And they're not bad people, we just never built real friendship. We built pleasant surfaces, we never went deep because I never let anyone in. I thought I needed to work harder to be loved. That love was something I had to earn. So I performed. I achieved. I succeeded. I thought if I was impressive enough, accomplished enough, then I'd be worthy of love. My daughter held my hand yesterday and said, "Dad, I never cared about any of that stuff. I just wanted you to play with me." 20 years of trying to earn what was already freely given. I thought I needed a good physique to be liked, to be valued. I spent hours at the gym, obsessed over my appearance. Now I'm 98 pounds. My body is eating itself. Nobody who actually loved me cared what I looked like. And nobody who only valued me for my appearance loved me at all. I thought I should save money for the future instead of traveling, instead of living. My wife wanted to go to Greece for our 15th anniversary. I said we couldn't afford it. We needed to save for retirement. We never went. I'll never see the Aegean Sea with her. I have money in the bank now. More than enough for that trip. And I can't take it. I'm spending it on medical bills and funeral arrangements. That's what my practicality bought me. I thought it wouldn't happen to me. I was young, healthy. My health wouldn't fail. This is the biggest lie. We all think we're the exception. Other people get sick. Other people die young, not us. We have time. I had 1,000 problems. Work stress, financial worries, relationship tensions, career decisions. Then one day I had a health problem. Now I have one problem, just one. And it made all those other problems disappear like smoke. All those things I worried about, they meant nothing. I had one life to live, and I spent it worrying about things that don't matter while ignoring the things that do. Right now, I'm in a hospital bed. I can barely walk. I mix up the days. My body is failing. And what do I think about? Not my accomplishments. Not my bank account. I think about all the beliefs I held that stole my life from me. I think about the burden I carried alone that I could have shared. The words I swallowed that needed to be said. The help I refused that would have saved me. The strength that was really just fear in disguise. You think you have time to figure this out. You don't. You think you can carry everything alone. You can't. You think keeping the peace is more important than being honest. It's not. You think success and security will make you happy. They won't. I can't go back. But you're still here. You still have time to put down the weight, to speak your truth, to be vulnerable, to choose people over performance, to live instead of just survive. My time is up, but yours isn't. So what are you gonna do? Are you going to keep believing the lies? Keep carrying burdens that are crushing you? Keep swallowing your truth to keep the peace? Keep postponing life for some future that might never come? Or are you going to choose differently? The choice is yours. But choose soon, because the warning doesn't come, and time runs out faster than you think.